real, like, when he's gaming, it's like a weird trance thing that he gets into, and he's just like, and he did it online, and I was like, oh my god, he's aware? I thought it was just something that happened.
That's one of the strangest things I've ever heard.
Yeah, and then I asked, he's done it over here with Alex nearby, but, like, I asked her about it one time. She's like, no, I've never heard that. I'm like, really? Like, is it actually happening, or is it all in my head? It's really fucking strange.
Yeah, this is all news to me. I've never...
It's like when you're in the zone, like when he just starts, like, I don't know what the fuck triggers it, but it's very real, and it's very weird that he knows that it's happening.
Yahoo! 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 My Yahoo! My Yahoo! My Yahoo! My Yahoo! Trying to do it in the key, but I screwed up.
Yada! Ready?
Do. Yes. Yes. Welcome to 5 viewers. Holy crap! I guess I just stole all yours. Didn't think about that.
Yeah, they were already here.
Oh, pff. They're all running away now. Commence. Tumelan. More owls. Let's do it!
Okay, you gotta hide behind something.
Ooh! Oh, from that direction. I see. Nice. By the way, I fully recommend a trip to Capitol Reef. Yeah. We did all but like 3 of the hikes, and then there was a Timo's didn't want to take his car through the dirt road, so we missed some other areas of the park, but it needs, you basically need like 4 or 5 days to fully explore it. There's more there than like what's in Zion's. Just surprising. If I'm comparing the 2 parks I've been to most recently. But like hardly any people there. It's a it's a middle of nowhere area. It's not a grocery store for miles, not a proper one.
Sure you're not just a grocery elitist now?
Yeah, it might be, I guess.
You're working in the
But no,
industry.
they have the Family Dollar is the nearest grocery store. It's like a little tiny hole in the wall one. And I had to go up 2 towns from where we were staying. And we were staying not even in like a proper hotel. We were staying in a motel / restaurant. Like a / diner thing. Odd situation.
So when are you going to Vail?
November 2nd is the day I move in.
I hope you like snow. You're
I
basically
do like
gonna be
snow.
You're gonna be living on top of an 8,000-foot mountain.
I'm up for it.
I think they get like an average of like 20 feet of snow per year.
Ow! I should have paid attention.
Ah,
I don't know how to dodge that one. Oh, there's shiny-eyed ones. And there's not shiny-eyed ones. Look at that. Oh, but I still got hit. Didn't matter.
well, yeah, because you gotta be behind something that those shiny-eyed ones to protect you from the shinies.
Okay.
Yeah, see? It's like I understand it, but I fuck it up anyway. 'Cause I'm just trying to kill.
I understood it
Girl.
on the first room, but this one's like circular. Weird. Scoot-a-doo-ba-doo. Serenaded by minstrels. Watch the monkey on the back arm, on the back wall, with the arms. And the arms. Bam, 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 sugar. Oh! Gathering energy. Ooh! Stand by me. Or go as far away as you can. Oh, she's dead!
She was disconnecting for a while.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do it anyway. Quite silly of me.
Well, I'm dead.
Alright, it's over.
So the arm that has steam coming out of it, that's the one where he's gonna take out half the area. So just try to get on the opposite side of his steam line.
Okay. Try to remember that. Beep 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 dink. Ba-da-doo. Shake-a-doo, ba-doo-doo.
She's coming back.
Alright. I guess we'll just have to, like, sit around. And wait. Do not engage! Unless Dr. Roxa thinks he can solo it.
Definitely
None? Not this time around. She says, just man award.
Damn, I don't think my eye patch works with that, like, visor prompt. Should, like, switch eyes.
Bleeding. Da 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 da. Beep, 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 beep. It's alright, Aldwin. Well, we're just playing it in chunks, so. Ooh.
So try keep an eye on his arm.
Oh, she's not close enough. Oh. Yeah, she is. Ow. Dan 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 shikadan. Oh, pfft. I wouldn't have known where to go for that one. Yes, opposite kitty corner. What monkey was she talking about earlier? Ooh! I have no idea which side to go on when he does that.
I think it's the statues on the wall, by the door. They glow when they're about to attack.
I get it? I used my swift cast that time. Feel proud of myself.
Isn't it great? It's a raise.
Okay, Steam and then
Left monkey.
so like here.
Shit.
Oh no! I got hit by both. We both did. She might be able to solo that. Dang, I guess when that happens, just pick one side. Just like get hit.
Go back to the shortcut twice. Turn around.
Oh, is there one now?
I saw not a shortcut.
You went ahead of it.
Thank you, Fringe. We tried. Slice, how'd you find out that it was on Spotify?
Because I resubmitted it the other day, and then I looked this morning. So what happened was, I guess our title was too long, because it doesn't say this in Libsyn, but I searched it online, like, you know, Spotify is not accepting my podcast. Why? And it gave me a list of possibilities, and one of them was just the fact that your description is too long, so I changed it from Ultimate Final Fantasy, the Ultimate Final Fantasy podcast, to just Ultimate Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Dude, your descriptions on fucking New Clan are like super long.
Yeah.
That's by design.
So UFF is on Spotify now?
Yep.
Nice.
About time.
Finally, I can get rid of my secondary podcast out there.
We are getting our butts kicked on Spotify by other podcasts because of it. Like, if you search Final Fantasy, we're not even there yet.
We'll get there. I mean, it's honestly, like, who's out there that can compete, really? No.
French philosopher, the answer is never. And the other answer is I can't answer that.
This section right here reminds me of a dungeon way earlier in the game.
I think I know what you're talking about. Zamel Darkhold or whatever.
Yeah.
Fringe, I deeply regret doing that. At all. At all.
You regret your decision for Super Sexy?
Yes.
The only thing I regret is having it on ultimate speed. That's probably about it. But I don't regret it.
Somebody's gonna find that 20 years from now when Joe's famous.
I'm not gonna be famous, but...
And then Joe will be a rapist overnight. Whether he likes it or not.
What kind of a statement is that, Fringe? No, it's not. You say it in just a way that it makes it sound like it's profound. If you regret it, it means it was worthwhile. Hey, Brulo, no one's stopping you from starting your own SSFF knockoff podcast. I won't stop you.
Yeah, maybe we gave it away to someone who was not even in the network.
And they're paying to keep it up.
Doesn't even count.
That's right. So Fringe and Perulo, you guys should get together and you can continue on. Alright. Does anybody have block? What just happened?
Things crushed you.
Yeah, they fall down, apparently.
I don't even see them.
It's one of those things where the game actually shows you that it's going to hit you instead of it just being like, here's the lines of attack, and then you're in there and you're hit. And now you're fine.
Unfortunately, I'm not logged in, so I can't put a spam tag on that guy.
Fuck.
So I assume no one has raise? Okay.
No.
Okay.
They took it away. I don't remember if I actually had it or not. Oh god. Fucking this is like that last level in that fucking Lord of the Rings Return of the King game when you're running through the halls of the Undead King and like these fucking boulders falling everywhere and it's insane. Yeah, ban this shit. I got it.
You never had, Rays.
Get the fuck out.
Yes, I am the white mage.
The problem is when the white mage dies, who will then heal? The answer is no one. By design.
Click.ru, so click.Russia. Get those Russian bots out of here. Okay, now I'm gonna be looking out for things that might fall on me.
Yeah.
This time.
Just watch out for the standing ones. Kind of
Yeah, that's what
stay by the melee when those come up.
What's this, like, triangle above Emily's head? Is that just Sid telling her that, telling us
Just-
that she's better
She
than all of us?
she owns the free company. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe. Let's guess. Stand with me. Okay. I'll stand with you.
I can't do that. I'm over here in my trance room. Fucking stop it!
Somebody shut that bat up!
Shut that bad up!
What's it doing? Oh, it's prepping for that. I see. Bat Squatch.
Yeah, so God, chill the fuck out, man.
Squeak, squeak, squilly.
Ooh, that was fucking close. Oh man, I don't like that.
down, shake it, da 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 da.
Nice.
Nice.
Fucking numbers are. It's becoming FF13 in this game. It's just like 6 billion XP. It's like watching the. It's like going to the fucking debtclock.com for damage. 60 trillion! 6 billion per second! Oh! We just made something, it doesn't matter! 30 trillion!
Yeah, this area is nice and chill. I like it. Especially with the white ape from Congo here. Yeah, the Michael Crichton book. Congo. A book I never read. Seen clips of the movie, and that's it.
I wanted to get the Jurassic Park on Audible, but I don't think they had it last time I looked.
I've physically read that book like 4 times.
Yeah, I actually read The Lost World before, which is funny because I don't really like that movie at all.
I listened to The Lost Worlds when I was a teenager. I did not care for the book.
I think that one's on Audible. It's alright. It's basically the exact same.
Say that louder, Schweiss.
I said it's basically the exact same as the movie. I think they did a pretty good job.
I don't think it was that close.
I just remember the little guy at the beginning being like the exact same thing.
I think that third act with the T-Rex going to San Francisco is not in the book.
I think you're right about that.
I remember there being like a huge difference between the book and the movie.
I mean, that part in the movie does seem like extra.
It seems tacked on, but it's still like kind of iconic.
Yeah. I think the most iconic thing in that second movie is definitely
Definitely the gymnastics. That's what you were about to say.
No.
Definitely the gymnastics.
The theme with the bus.
Oh yeah, the bus hanging over the edge of the cliff. That's great. It's a great set piece.
Too bad that he wasted on it.
I still kind of like it. Still kind of like the second one. The third one is garbage, but I like the second one.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, we grew up with the first two, and then the third one comes along, and it's like.
I still watched that one as a kid like crazy. Like crazy. I watched it day one, day it came out.
When the one dinosaur broke the dude's neck and didn't kill him, I was like, I don't know about that.
When I watch it now, I'm mostly out when the raptor says Alan.
Yeah, that's pretty early.
The best sequence in that movie is the pterodactyls.
Yeah. Yeah, them coming through the fog, that's pretty good. Man, you gotta play that Lego Jurassic World game. I think you'll enjoy it.
Looks like Aldwin likes the book Congo more than the book Jurassic Park. I don't know. Every time I've read like half of Michael Crichton's books, and I'm always ready for one of them to be better than Jurassic Park, and they're not. I've read a lot of his books, because his books are fast. They're a good time. But still, none of them are better than Jurassic Park. So far. I enjoyed the one with the nanobots. Prey is the name of the book. I like that one a lot. Next is a horrible book. I think it was the last book he published when he was still alive. That was horrible. It's Eros. It's erotic. Eros.
I don't think that's erotic at all.
When you get the line, go away from the boss. Okay.
I will wave my stick.
All these dungeons I did them so long ago, they're almost new to me again.
Yeah.
I could tell by you getting like destroyed by the boss earlier.
Yeah, that's weird. Although, and then also, Roxo, another thing.
Woo! Was that the line?
Why is that?
Is we don't have to fucking like grind really. So like you don't go back to the dungeon like you normally would.
Well, you kind of went in ahead, like a few levels ahead. Like you weren't supposed to start the game at start the expansion at like level 72 or 73.
That's true. Part of it's because we did the Dragon Song, or no, the not Dragon Song. We did the other stuff like way later than everyone else. God, I'm getting fucking eaten alive. Fucking weapons, this is ridiculous.
Sorry, Dr. Roxo.
It's all good.
Oh, that's the line. Hey, I get it.
This lungeometer. Oh, Roxo got it. Apparently. Fucker, stop interrupting my shit, bro. Aw, come on. There's like fucking an inch of... Oh, I did it! That's like fucking 2 inches of space that wasn't covered in film.
That's the line, Schweiss.
I don't know what that is.
What is this? Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Oh,
Stay by. Stay nearby. Oh, gosh, I can't do those group heals if you guys run.
Don't worry, I will.
Hold on, let me die first. Oh, wow, we did not do a good job on that one.
No.
Oh, that is an unusual episode of UFF. Glad you enjoyed it.
I feel like they've had the same, like, end of dungeon music for...
I just get a bunch of equipment I didn't want. Everybody passed on those things, huh?
Yeah, nothing's for me, man.
It wasn't for me either!
Dungeon gear is junk anyway.
Yeah, it seems like they're... For this expansion, instead of giving it in the dungeons, they're just like, fuck it, here it is in the main story. Just fucking continue it.
It is odd, right? Yeah, Schweiss, I'm agreeing with you on most of that. Like, we only did like one extra dungeon, and we're past the level where we should be.
Yeah, well, Roxo was, what he was saying earlier is right, too, because we gotta remember when we got back in and we did all of the stuff in between the last expansion and this expansion, we were getting XP for it.
It didn't give us that much XP.
But you
It
still
didn't.
started like a few levels ahead of when you started this expansion.
Yeah, although, I mean, we've done that in the past, too, though, because every time we come back after the next expansion is already out, and we do the stuff in between the two. And
Yeah,
then
you guys-
we've still had to grind in the past. But
You guys really missed out on a lot of the fun of the game is playing it when it's fresh and it's still kind of a challenge.
Yeah, we got that with Stormblood.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why part of me is tempted to just do this shit as it comes out.
I mean, it really only takes a few hours to, like a day or two maybe.
But then, like, we would have to restructure the whole review section. We would have to make it... We'd have to either, do a review every time we beat a little chunk, like a new patch. Which I don't know if I like that. So there's, like,
I don't like that.
Yeah, there's barely any content there. Or we just do it as it comes out, keep up on it, and then, oh, you fucking ass.
Nah, my memory can't. I can't do that, dude. Especially with these MMOs.
The nice thing about the more recent stuff is it's pretty well detailed on the wiki. Like, they have a pretty good breakdown. And one of the problems we had before was we'd be playing, like, Realm of Morn, which is a million hours long. And we'd forget shit, and the wiki was totally useless as far as the story goes.
Stack choice.
Oh shit, sorry. Sorry.
It's alright, you can kill me instead.
So, like, it does refresh the memory better than it used. Holy fuck.
Did you get corded by that thing?
I don't know. I might have been too close to see it, but something did 60,000 damage to me.
You're too distracted.
Yeah.
So much for my Swift cast. Oh! Everything is being interrupted. Stop! Gotta wait till I got a Swift cache twice.
So for the scrape, are you supposed to be close? Is that what the deal is? Or is it just a DPS thing where it's just gonna happen?
I don't know.
It's about to fucking...
There we go!
Alright, let's get in here. Do some damage.
Okay, stay out of the freaking way, Schweiss. And when we all get hit with something, run towards me. Yeah, although when my memory disappears for the games that I'm not, like, pulled into. So I gotta say, 14 is not one I'm gonna remember the details of the story of if we take a break. There we go.
Run away, Joe.
Didn't see it. Oh no! Okay. Woo!
Yeah, I didn't do 60,000 damage to you.
Oh, I started running.
That's true, I didn't even move at all.
Just what it.
Fucking cheap though. It's like, oh, you got that line on you, but you're inside the boss. How the fuck are you supposed to see that? Bad. Ah, interrupt that, you fuck.
LB?
Limit break.
Oh, limit break, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, we're the only guys that cover 14 that way, but it's not easy to be a trendsetter. Everyone else has a formula.
We got our own
Simply say
formula.
no. Yeah.
It's based upon all the other games in the series.
It's a winning formula. Over 1 million downloads. Fuck. And that's with stringent stats. Those union bastards had in the old days where they would just fucking count. If you looked at it twice, it
Yeah.
would give you 2 views.
Union's website still says they have 1 million.
Ah. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, French.
Yeah, thanks, man. We did it! Now, Schweiss. There's a couple things you need to open up from the last expansion. Oh, after the cutscene. I have. And the answer's no.
Eat. Breathe. Shit.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have. This condition yet troubleth thee.
His condition yet troubleth thee? Ooh.
It does. Though he shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. He must be told. Would you describe it to me, Marie-Ange? Paint for me a picture with your words.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
I feel like she plays the blind card whenever she
An
feels like.
exquisite sight, not unlike source. Calm and gentle.
She's sitting here like blocking attacks from weapons.
I can see it.
But then she's like, tell me how
Dude,
it looks.
I totally forgot she was blind. Totally. Completely
Widely expanded.
forgot that character was supposed to be
There is no shore
blind.
so distant as to be
I
beyond
don't know, I just thought she had a bunch of cum in her eyes.
luminous though that may sound, given our present
Jeez, Schweiss.
There's bro. I mean, I've dropped a couple loads there myself.
Well fought. Let us return home.
Terrible.
Oh, man, I can't remember who it was on the chat, but they were like, God, what do they do to her? Like, she's smoking in this game now. And I'm like, I know, man. It's like every expansion, they're like, how much hotter can we make you, Stolen?
Gistola.
If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire. How can you tell? The peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments, but whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almec, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these ruins commemorate?
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these things?
Must you always linger? Don't we all wonder?
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
The answer is yes, we must linger endlessly.
Oh. But how is the hero of the hour? Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. Ah, there is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 nations, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it.
Just say 13. Gosh.
The worst part? No one
8
remembered.
and 5 days.
Just fragments
7,
of
6
memories.
days.
It makes me have to, like, rethink about half the sentence real quick before moving on if I'm gonna, like, comprehend it.
A vision shared, paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and pain. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
And share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Don't ask him to storytell. Do you have 5 hours?
Before the great gathering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion.
Staring into oblivion.
But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the stars made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hyden. She who was to serve as his shackle, to bind him and hold him in check. So they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydelin was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. Thus, Zodiac vanished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hyden are not gods.
I knew it.
Not gods of the forest. Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
Ooh.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you ask the right question. The shrewd question questions warrant honest answers. We Ascians know because it is our history, our story.
Better.
It was we who summoned Zodiac. We natives of that sunlit paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world. For all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Yahoo! Yahoo!
Yep. Every fucking time.
Ooh, got to level 78. I gotta accept the next one before we do anything else. Schweiss, you want to do? I have these Relic Reborn one, and then there's the, I think it's the Hildebrand questline. I'm on 3 collectors. Battle on the Big Bridge and a Relic Reborn, the Chimera. I have those both popped. If you remember what we were doing 2 months ago.
Yeah, I remember we were going to try to go through everything before we finished.
Yeah. There was only a few we didn't have.
Yeah, as far as the...
These were going to be the next ones. So it's Hildebrand questline and... gosh. Whichever one opens a Relic Reborn, the Chimera. The recent events plainly warrant further discussion. I think it's best that we wait until Alphanaud and the others are present. Emmett Selk concluded. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep on the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Fanau and make certain of the Yulmoran's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbow. The Blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. Yeah.
So wait, which one is the one you say is the fight?
They're both fights. I have them both popped and waiting on you. The 3 collectors, which is in the... let me check. 3 collectors is in the Hildebrand questline. And then the Relic Reborn questline.
You know, an easy way we're going to find out is if Schweiss gives you the lead, and then you try to queue it. And if
I don't think it has them.
Yeah, you guys got like a lot of raids to do too. It's probably like more than 50 fights worth of raids.
I don't think it's that bad.
No, they're not that bad. There's just a lot of them.
No, I mean, like, I think we did more than what you think we did. That's what I'm saying. Depends on how low you think of us, I guess.
Well,
We have
there's
all the dungeons.
There's 12 8-man raids per expansion, and 3 24-man raids per expansion.
Fuck. We have 2 more expansions in this game, probably, too. God. Do you think they're gonna go to 2 more, Roxo?
They'll keep making it as long as it keeps making money.
Yeah. I was just thinking about it the other day, and I was like, you know, I wonder if they, like... Did they pull a... like, raise it by 20 levels kind of a thing?
And they'll just keep raising the item levels. They might go up to 99, and then they'll just keep raising the item levels.
Yeah, like with 11, where you could
Yeah.
grind for fucking ever and then get like 1 point into things.
Alright, so...
Alright, I'm gonna burn through the Hildebrand stuff
Okay.
and get us up there, and I think we can do, should be able to do at least one of them before I have to go.
Yeah, so they take a lot of running around and cutscenes.
They do, but you could just, like, skip the cutscenes and not care.
Yeah.
And then it takes like 5 seconds. I know, I did it.
The running around does take a while, though.
Alright, we can do Binding Coil of Bahamut turn 1. You got that one twice? Sorry, guys.
You guys have never started a coil?
No. Where's it at?
It's in the raid section. It's like 4th to last little box when you're in the duty finder. Yeah, we've already done those, though.
Those are the 24s.
Okay, thanks, Emily. I don't know if you can hear me, but thanks. I don't want to type, sorry. Alright, well, I'll have to wait for you to open up the raids as well.
Well, it looks pretty, it looks like it's gonna take like 2 seconds.
If you want to do Binding Coil, yeah.
Do we want to do it unsynced so we can just fucking
Yes.
God, the soul is gone now. Don't you feel bad?
Nah. Yeah, no, I get fun out of checking things off. I don't need...
Yeah,
I don't need frustration.
I agree.
My OCD is greatly rewarded.
It's a bad thing to have when you fucking play anything.
You are returned and not harmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. That the death of a single Sin-Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins have devoted our... that the ruins we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies of whom we have waited these many centuries, and with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been rewarded enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light and pervaded these woods. Schweiss, you are getting that stuff right now, right?
Well, which one do you want me to do?
Open something. Hildebrand or Coil Bahamut. On behalf of the Vise, our forebears, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks.
You may want to do the raids with at least a 4-man pre-made party.
Well, then do Hildebrand.
Alright.
It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Quitana Ravel proved most enlightening. Ugh. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped.
I mean, the first couple...
Please, you need not be so
coils
humble.
you could probably do unsynced with just the 3 of us, but some of them have mechanics that are still kind of tough, even if you're level 80.
We but do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does that not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we
maybe-
live here in this woods, the secret of the Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands.
Maybe the coils will be a challenge with 3 people. Unsynced.
Wait, so we go in there with 3 people? We don't wait for other people? That's it?
Well, if you do it unsynced, it'll just be the 3 of us going in.
Oh.
So you don't do it through the duty finder.
Oh, that doesn't sound that much easier.
So all of us would go in at our level. We wouldn't go in at level 50.
But if we were synced, we would be joined up with others.
Yeah, but everybody would be level 50, and the fight would be a lot harder.
Yeah, we all got better equipment stats, though.
I mean, it's worth a try if you want to just try
With the
to show
bow
it.
shortly after you
I
set
could
out.
Try my tank,
I'll wait for Schweiss to get the Hildebrand stuff.
or unless Aldwin's around.
Return to the Night Blessed. We will not keep you any longer. I suspect they would be glad of your company. Thank you, Ahmed. I look forward to the day when we may share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. Oh, where's that thing that tells me how long? Oh, we have 18 until the next one?
Oh, there it is. The fate took a minute to drop, but now we're good.
The fate.
Yeah, for the Hildebrand, you have to do a fate.
Okay. Alright, one more cutscene.
Oh, you bitch. Why you fucking main story in you little...
Because I'm streaming on Twitch, and I don't want to just be like, sitting there.
Oh, they love to watch us just sit there.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the
You're out of
Aurorian
touch,
soldiers
Joe. You
more
gotta stream
importantly?
more.
They're there for the conversation.
Yeah,
Children of
they're
the
not there to
everlasting
watch.
dark have also retreated back
Really.
to the oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes.
Well, maybe when I'm living in my, camper.
Sunless sea of heaven,
Is that where you're gonna stay in?
grace, and none need
Not in Vale.
You freeze to death.
in that moment, when the skies
No.
began to rain, I knew our prayers had been answered.
Maybe during the summer that'd be pretty
We
cool.
were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the
I just want to spot a Hetfield.
the warriors of dark.
Just want to spot him. I won't say anything to him, I just want to spot him.
Yeah, the Vale and Aspen are like the 2 towns in Colorado you can't live in full time unless you're like a millionaire.
But we are not worthy
Or
of
working
your
for the city,
nor have we any desire to be worshipped.
as I just found out.
You would pray.
You can't not talk to
Pray for your
Hetfield if
children.
you see him.
Nah, I wouldn't talk to him.
To your world.
I will do as you say.
I don't want to freak him out.
At least celebrate your
I'm sure he's used to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it would freak him out at this point. Maybe like 30 years ago.
It's like Metallica. I'm sure people have screamed that in his face all the time.
We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
I'd like to spot a Hetfield in the wild. A Papa Het.
Just get a little camera and be like, report. Notice as he has not spoken yet, he is family through a magnetic CD collection. Jesus, he sees us. He's throwing him down like he has no idea what he was doing. You should just tell him that Megadeth or that Dave Mustaine wrote all of his songs.
You know Dave Mustaine wrote Master of Puppets, right?
He's like, yeah, I know. Oh, shit.
There are people who say crap like that. It's like they just don't know both bands well enough, and it makes me mad. It's like, no, Dave Mustaine says he came up with the riff to Leper Messiah.
Yeah, he
That's it.
contributed to a lot of the first 2 or 3 albums.
There's 4 songs with Dave's stuff on it and Ride the Lightning. But that's not he wrote the album. That's not the same. That's not the same claim.
It's like he came up with like one of the riffs in the song, and they would have to give him credit for it.
The song that he says that was to was Leper Messiah. I don't know which riff he's talking about in Leper Messiah, but
Probably the badass one.
it's Leper Messiah and Call of Cthulhu. But not the song Master of Puppets.
Yeah, the crazy songs would be the ones that I would believe.
You can hear like Dave's stuff, like
Yeah.
if you listen to enough Megadeth and you listen to the Metallica's, you're like, oh, that's a Dave riff.
Yeah, usually they're kind of more complicated riffs, I would say.
Yeah, and they're also really chromatic. And Hetfield's riffs aren't like that. Hetfield's riffs are usually like minor chords. Or minor scale type stuff, but Dave Mustaine likes the chromatic scale with the blues 5th on there. You can just hear it.
99% of his solos are just pentatonic shreds. If you can play a pentatonic solo or a pentatonic scale really fast, you can play pretty much all of Dave Mustaine's solos.
Brullo says he was bummed to hear his real voice in some kind of monster interview.
Yeah.
Where my little Danish friend again? I remember us talking about, digging a hole and smoking hash through the dirt. Through the ground. Oh. Do you have any idea what I went through? I'm glad you preferred that, Mustaine. Yeah, it's just putting on character. He calls it the sneer. Why, is he there yet? Come on.
I'm working on it.
Alright, I'm gonna go in for another cutscene. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Raktica Falls, I fear they proved true, so I must share them with you. From the first, when we met at Fort Gone, your aether has appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light, not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Heidelin's blessing, rather it was absorbed into your being. Oriange also suspects as much, although he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain, with every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry before the others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things here, I will join you. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. We took one last patrol on the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherbow seems relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who are poisoned will make full recovery, and with the night sky return, their prayers have at last been answered. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I'll not deny there is a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going as far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own, but I pray I did honor to it. Schweiss, I think I need to go back to the optometrist and get new glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. I mean, it looks better with glasses on than without, but getting some sort of like eye fatigue lately.
Have you ever tried those disposable contacts?
I will never wear contacts. I'm good.
I wear disposable contacts. They work pretty well for me.
Yeah.
Man, there's kind of a lot of these Hildebrand quests.
There are. You gotta skip all the cutscenes. In order to get there fast. Guess I won't tell you to skip all the cutscenes, but I did. So I think
want to try those Bahamut coils with the three of us without level sync? I'll go in as my level 80 tank, and we'll have a healer and a DPS. We can see how we do with that until we can't do it anymore.
we could try it. Schweiss would still have to open up that one. All things considered, it's hardly surprising that Alphanot and Alcé have yet to arrive, but where is the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Alphanot, it's been too long. I assume your presence here means you've brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika. Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Yulmore has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of the Norvrant to defend them. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Greatwood. Speak of it, Yulmore, what came of your meeting with Valtteri? Yes, about that. It proved to be... Exarch, you must push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you are all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before discussing our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After you clash with the warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It's settled then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. I'm glad to hear I'm right about something, Brula. Appreciate that. Speaking of which, Schweiss, did you put that out that episode yet?
No. The time you told me to put it out was when I had already started playing for the day.
How much sleep did you get? Because I put that, I gave you that message not that long after I woke up.
I went to sleep around like 6:15 and I woke up at noon.
I think I sent that message before noon.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up and I started.
You mean so by the time you read the message? Welcome back, sir. Returned from a lengthy excursion, I take it. All your room has been made ready. If you'd care to retire. Very good. I pray you sound sleep. Pray for you sound sleep and pleasant dreams, or something like that. Okay. Da, 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 da.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? I wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
I must stay the course for the others.
True enough. Packing up and going home isn't really an option, is it? If you don't face the music here, it'll only come and find you there. Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Highland being no different from any other island. If so, would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Asian stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective.
Hey Joe, what's your playtime at?
One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare.
You're gonna have to ask me again after the cutscene.
Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge.
What is it, just slash playtime, right?
When I saw the people of
Yeah.
Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. I always took comfort in that.
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
Still, the Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear,
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host. So the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there's work to be done.
These bloodless games make for poor mayhap if father may. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that will make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
Alright, Wes. It's progress.
I have four quests, and then I get the 3 collectors.
I suspected that you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such commotion. An entire host of seniors appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Register, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. Yes, I thought you might feel that way. And I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the town folks who may be in distress. The excedra, tends to become a point of congregation at times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. Laborious. I've only just returned from Amhara, yet I find the Crystarium moments from being beset by sin eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We've restored the darkness. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me you have some idea what is happening. I may, but for the moment we need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he is able to do so would be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands should be better than 1? Very well. I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus then. Will you handle the western 2? They're ensconced on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetherite Plaza. Dun 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 chicka dun dun dun. Above me, huh? Okay. Are you making your way through those things, Brullo? Did you literally just beat Tactics? Oh, they aren't really connected, but... For purity's sake. I think the gameplay improves greatly in the sequels. The story does not. Even though I still have problems with the first one's story. It is still a few steps above advanced.
A few?
Yeah. How many steps would you say, Schweiss?
4 or 5.
That'd be a few. Just wait till you get to the girl who has her mom dye her hair every day. Brullo, which version did you play? Okay. Schweiss would have to respond to that. I don't know.
The barrier is holding.
That's good news for the Crystarian, but what of the rest of the...
Yeah, there's some JP manipulation for sure.
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field.
No.
Tancred and the
He can't believe how high you rank the game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not quite as good as Greg says, but
Or those people who think it's the best in the series. I'm flabbergasted by that. We'll have to join the Vanguard as soon as possible. If the numbers of eaters we saw is any indication, we'll be facing a formidable host. Twice, how much longer you got?
still the 4.
Till 4?
I said still the 4 quests.
Still the 4?
Yeah, last time I said 4, and now I'm saying still.
Okay. Well, I play tactics, and I think it's middle of the road. A lot of good things about it, but it has not aged well.
Yeah, they could have done better with the story. 50 characters.
Or they could have had a remake with better, like a more streamlined gameplay, but slowed it down. What lovely weather, just what we needed. Seems the battle has already begun in earnest. Make haste. Nod. Crystarian forces are engaging with the Sin Eaters at various locations across Lakeland. Assist them in defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. Got to defeat the Senators. Those ones don't count, I see, okay. Killed 96 of these guys? Woo!
How late are you guys going to be on?
Well, we were planning on starting at 5:30. You remember that choice?
Yeah, but the
Roxo
whole plan
has
of
work at
starting-
9.
The whole plan of starting early is because I had shit to do.
Roxo has work at 9.
Well, when do you have to get a choice?
Probably pretty soon.
That's the only question that matters.
Yeah, I'm stuck at home waiting for a COVID test, so anytime. It's on you, choice. Outside of Roxo's hard out.
Yeah. Shit, I don't think I'm gonna get there in time. What I can do is, unlock the Hildebrand, the dungeon for that, or the trial for that, and then tonight I'm probably gonna play a ton of the game, and try to get to the next dungeon if I can.
What you should do one day if you have time is to just go around just unlocking just a ton of shit, just so you have a lot of stuff banked up.
Yeah. I'll have to look at the list again, the Uber list, see what I've got left.
You know, instead of just doing a story one day, just do a day unlocking stuff.
Yeah, that's what we were doing before. Before we put a pause on the game. I must have been slightly out of Schweiss. But I think there were only like 4 trials left, and there were those 2 quest lines in Realm Reborn.
Yeah.
And if we would do that in the raids for Realm Reborn, we'd finished everything in Realm Reborn.
Yeah, it sounds like you did all the 24 mans in Realm Reborn. You just gotta do the coil.
Yep. Do the Coil, Hildebrand, and Gilgamesh questline.
Heaven's Word is Alexander, is it? And then Stormblood is Omega.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the list again.
Yeah, there's like 12 raids.
Well, it seems like we have a great opportunity in front of us, Joe, to pound fucking game. You're waiting for a COVID test.
You mean in the next 2 days?
Yes.
I mean, I'm doing that right now.
I mean, tomorrow we do Malika's Well.
Ugh, maybe.
Tomorrow.
Maybe.
Don't be a bitch.
I got other projects. Choice.
Don't be pretentious.
I'm still chunking this stuff. But literally all day.
Well, it depends. I mean, you could say that you're chunking and then occasionally chunking the shit out of it. That makes you feel better.
Well, having a thing to get to helps me to organize other things in my life. And I assume for you too.
Aren't you off tonight, Choice?
Yeah, I'm off tonight. So tonight when I get back I can plow. And I already told the guys that 14 is the focus right now. Because we need to get this done.
Someone 100%. Wow, that's pretty impressive, Bruno.
Somebody 100% this game.
No, 100%ed advanced on his cartridge. The guy before him. Oh, look, I'm trying to do something for Operation Blankety Blank. I was going to start that today. I was also working on some home recording stuff. You don't remember what me and Jake have been talking about in the chat? You don't remember all those voice notes I gave a couple days ago? Did you not listen to those?
No, I did.
Okay. One of those things that Craig said they've been thinking about forever. But then, of course, no one actually ever does, so... There's no point in an idea if you don't go through with something.
I think we should get some Blue Yetis for streaming as well.
Do you got enough USB ports for that?
Yeah, barely. Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't.
I can unplug some stuff. It's not like I need all the podcast shit plugged in all the time.
I don't understand why you need a Blue Yeti, though.
Because then I can have not the fucking mic from webcam is my fucking mic.
Well, you got those other Zooms in your closet. Not those Zooms, sorry. I mean Rode microphones in your closet.
Well, I mean, I'll get back before Roxo leaves, so maybe we can run some of this trial if I can run through it.
Well, what time, Schweiss, if you want me to hop on?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to stay there. I'm spending time with my family, so I don't have a budget. This is like you get 2 hours and that's it.
Oh, you got kids with bedtime, so I do assume you have some sort of a timeline.
Probably won't stay much later than it getting dark, so it'll be a couple hours. Probably got to be back ready to go by 7.
Okay, well, just keep me updated. Hopefully I see your text. So I'm gonna hop off after this.
Alright, I'll let you know too, Roxo. I'll message that chat that we have.
I bet it's mic turned off.
Probably. Did you make that list of everything that's left?
I thought you did.
No.
Oh, well, there's always Wikipedia.
Yeah, I mean...
But we did all the dungeons, I remember that. It's just trials. I think we did all but 4 trials.
Majority of it's trials and raids.
Yeah. Well, did you hear what I said, Roxo?
No, I had a phone call.
No, I said that I was gonna be taking off, but I'll try to get back on before you leave.
Alright, so are you gonna have, yeah, just let me know if you have the fight, and I'll just hop on. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll have the fight, and then I'll try to unlock the Bahamut stuff, see if we can do it on sync. Maybe there'll be somebody else online that we can run through it with.
Just let me know.
Alright, will do. Thanks for your help, man.
Yeah.
Joe, let me know how much you're able to do.
I'm getting off after this.
Alright.
I was working on other stuff.
Well, how much time are you going to be able to give this? Like, when should we plan on doing the next dungeon? That guy
I was gonna hop on when you got on tonight.
Okay, so, well, yeah, for the trial, but I'm talking like the next meetup point of the storyline quests.
Man, 18 quests is a lot to do before tomorrow. I don't know. Let's talk about it tonight.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll get that shit unlocked so that we can burn through those.
Alright.
I'll catch you later, man.
Yep, see ya. They turned on me.
instinct said so. We're going to be all right.
Yeah, it's a long game, man.
Oh, get your playtime when you can.
Run! Run, damn you! The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now. God damn it! Please let this work. Please let this work.
Nope, didn't work.
No. Stay back. Stay back.
That's pretty brutal.
Why did you spare me? Why? What?
Oops.
Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be great, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
Alright, I'll see you later, man.
That's it. Alright, as soon as I got here. Alright. Gonna check my playtime, I guess. Woo! 14 days and 32 minutes. Alright. Guys, that's gonna be it. I'll see y'all later today. I assume we'll be streaming somewhere between like 7 and 9 p.m. probably. I'm guessing. Just keep your notifications on. See you later.